Hey guys, thank you very much for joining. Today, I'll have a special topic for you because I know that you like these kind of topics. So I'll have 5 facts about Czech immigration which you didn't know about. So hopefully this will be entertaining, maybe probably not. It will be a lot of information, but hopefully you'll learn something new and you can maybe share it somewhere as well, and it might be useful to you as well. So first one, did you know that the easiest visa to get approved is the student visa? I will always state the fact, and then I will go through that in a bit of details to explain why it is so. Sanover, thank you very much for joining. So why the student visa is the easiest one to get approved? The main reason is that the ministry kind of closes both their eyes when they're approving the applications, because what I've seen approved in terms of student visas and the documents the students used or the applicants used, that would never work for any other type of visa. So for students, first, students have their own special branch. So if you're applying for a student visa, you will be going to one and only branch in Prague. You will not be going to these other locations based on where you live, but there is one specialized in students. And second, really, the ministry approves student visas as long as you provide at least some documents and it's not a fake application, then they usually approve it pretty easily. So fact number 2, did you know that the safest visa to get approved is the family reunification visa? Because basically, why I'm saying that is that family reunification visa works the way that when one of you're a couple, for example, or you're a family with kids, so one of you is already living in the Czech Republic legally, has some long-term visa or long-term residence permit or something, and then you want to bring your family over. So basically, the only thing your family needs to prove is that they are your family. And that's usually pretty simple because you just submit your marriage certificate or birth certificate, and that makes it very simple. Of course, you still need to provide all the other documents like proof of accommodation and health insurance, all these, and proof of funds or proof of income, and they need to be correct. Because, for example, if you're applying for the family reunification visa, then the person reuniting must have the same address as the main applicant. So you cannot have your wife live at a different address for the family reunification visa. So you still need to stick to some rules, but besides that, it's the safest one to get approved. Number 3, did you know that okay, one more time. Did you know that the type of visa with the most benefits for the applicant is the partnership visa? And I've talked about this a million times because that's really how it is. The partnership visa, even though there have been some changes which happened in August or were introduced by the ministry August last year, and that made it less attractive. There are more rules you need to follow and all that, but still the partnership visa offers the most benefits. Like you have a free access to the labor market. You get the residence permit for 3 or 5 years, depending on if you're a close family member or distant family member. You can, in some cases, apply for permanent residency after 2 years of living in the Czech Republic. And there are more. And if you sum it up, or if you count all the benefits together, it's the best type of visa to get. So, fact number 4. Did you know that the permanent residence permit is the highest status you can get as a non-Czech citizens in the Czech Republic, besides obviously the Czech citizenship? It's really how it is. The permanent residency basically gives you all the possible rights besides the ones only meant for Czech citizens. Like, for example, for a president, you can only vote if you're a Czech citizen. You can only get what I don't know if there are some like more disadvantages, mainly this, but as long as you get a permanent residence permit, you have all the possible rights you can imagine: free access to the labor market, free healthcare, You can vote in some elections. No one will ever kick you out. It's like I've done another video about this. So it's really the highest status you can have as someone who is not a Czech citizen, if we don't count the Czech citizenship, obviously. And fact number 5, did you know that the most complicated type of visa to get for the Czech Republic is the business visa? And especially if you're applying for the business visa with the SRO company as an owner of a limited liability company, SRO company in the Czech Republic. Like, of course, this depends on your nationality. It's easier for some nationalities, for example, English teachers from the US. It's still not really that complicated to get the business visa for them. But for example, if you're an Indian, that will be very complicated. So like, of course, it depends on your nationality, also on how realistic is your business. Because if you want to get a business visa, but you don't really have any relation to the Czech Republic, like most digital nomads, for example, if you work online and you have your clients in the US or all around the world, not really in the Czech Republic, then the business visa will not really be approved. So back to the topic. So the most complicated visa is the business visa. Obviously depends on your nationality, depends on your business plan, but even the fact that you have to prove some business plan, and that it can depend on your nationality, and it can also depend on the embassy where you apply, that makes it the most complicated visa to get approved. And if you add things like the SRO instead of a trade license and a bit kind of shady business plan, then definitely makes the hardest possible type of visa to apply for or to get approved. Yeah, so that was it. The 5 facts about Czech immigration you didn't know about.